Does this Giddey contract impact potentially other managerial moves for AK and his 9 to 10 good players plan moving forward? Parentheses, let's have some patience, Bulls fans. No. Look, my cynical answer is no, it doesn't change it.
Okay.
The only thing it changes is who are you keeping and paying now between Coby White and Dosunmu? Because I don't think it can be both. But if you're talking about cap space and pursuing free agents next summer, when the Bulls now with Josh Giddey, it's like Josh, Pat, a few others, like their books are clean in 26.
Sure.
Obviously Okoro adjusts that a little bit. Trey Jones adjusts that a little bit, but maybe even in the free agency of 27 looking ahead while Josh is still here under contract, but you go and swing big. My cynical answer is it doesn't change it because the Bulls aren't pursuing any big free agents. Or even if they do pursue them, they don't land them. So I was like, no, let's pay a mid contract to a mid player 9 to 10 times. That's the plan.
They like the guys that they have, and they feel like they're going with a younger core. So I think they will go after some free agent, but like you said, it's about the free agent wanting to come here, wanting to be on the scene. We don't know that, but maybe I feel like this is part of the plan, Joey C. Like I really do. I feel like this part of their plan was to sign Josh Giddey, and then when those books are clean, go after someone and see, if they can, get that player, and if not, continue on the same course that they're on for this year, I think, and see, well, hopefully there'll be some positive growth and you'll see players, ascending a little bit more. Hopefully Modest will be a little better. Hopefully Giddey will be more consistent, in what he's providing on the floor. You'll have more answers as far as Coby White and Dosunmu are concerned. Nikola Vucevic won't be here, so obviously you'll put another center in that aspect. So it'll answer those kind of questions, but in the end, they're gonna have to go get somebody because a lot of dudes are on 1-year deals here, and they won't be here, and so those books will be super clean, which means so will their roster. So they've got to fill it out with some kind of players, man. But that big name, I'm sure they're gonna go after it, but we'll see how it lands. Go.
Yeah, I mean, I think it prevents them from getting that guy in the draft. Like, this is not a situation where you're going to be able to, and not saying they should or will, but like, this is not a team that's going to tank now. Like, just plain and simple, they're going to be too good. And I'm not saying that they're going to be too good, meaning they're going to compete for a championship, because I don't think that's the case. But I think they're going to be in that same play-in range that they have been the last couple of years. And while it's possible to jump up in the draft, it's also possible to draft 11th or 12th every year, and it's really tough to find guys that turn into star players that way. So we talk a lot about, like, there's 3 ways to build a roster: draft, trade, and free agency. If you're not going to be real players in the draft, you got to do it through trade or free agency. We have not seen this front office, Art Carney, as you say, make any big trades since, DeRozan, Vucevic, and Lonzo Ball in 2021. So I don't know that that's really in the cards, although we have talked a little bit about how that could be and maybe should be an option towards the trade deadline. But free agency is really going to have to be it. And I think the real thing to remember here, though, is like, this team is now being built around Giddey. Like, Giddey is going to be that guy. And it's sort of on him now to be the star player that we're talking about them finding, because Giddey is not like an incredibly high usage player by the numbers, but like, he has the ball in his hands a lot, and when he doesn't, you're playing 4 on 5. We saw that multiple times throughout the second half of the year, even when he was playing well, and he made teams pay by shooting 47% on threes. That's not a sustainable number. Can he improve there? And will he continue to get better? I would imagine and hope so. But I think ultimately, like, this is a bet that, Giddey's not a max player, but he's kind of their version of a max player because of how he plays and how much he needs the ball. And so I think a big piece of this is a bet on Giddey to become that guy, and then filling out the roster with guys that can complement him. And that's a challenge because you need 2-way players. You need, defense, 3-point shooting, rim protection, athleticism. And look, it's the NBA. Like, guys like that exist. They're just hard to find. And oftentimes you have to pay, handsomely in terms of draft picks in order to get them. And again, we just haven't really seen Arturas do that for years.